Yo, shit. I've been hating with the Reaper. Found master number, I promise to get it cheaper. Putting too much vitamin in it, it's getting weaker. Brother, show me if I can play with it, it's a keeper. I hit him slow as a creeper. Shaking off the tone, one method, call it a sleeper. Ahead of my class, so I strayed away from the teacher. Coach looking for the parents, there's killers all in the bleachers. Ice tasting like dust, I have bottles all in the freezer. They parole, little scuffle will stop you from going home. Fresh off lockdown, see niggas rumble over the phone. It's doggy dog world, they rumble over the bone. I done seen the feds make niggas crumble over the stone. Hit him harder cause it's cooked up, keeping up with the Jones. Them bullets getting hotter, they heating up through his clothes, speeding up on the road.
What's happening with the Sloburn Report? Where we don't chase trends, we study the grind. I'm your host, Wave McKenzie, and tonight we're locked in with a staple from the heart of the 860, a street poet, back block hustler, and wordsmith who's been applying pressure for over a decade, Hartford PO. From vivid lyrics to timeless projects and real-life reflections, he's built a catalog and a name that rings out in the streets and beyond. Let's get into it. For those just tuning in, who is Hartford PO? And what do you represent through your music?
Wow, what's the word? What's good, man? Shout out to Sloburn, Wave McKenzie, my guy. Thank you for having me, man. So, Hartford PO is I represent pain, the struggle. I represent the street life. I got, you know what I'm saying? I represent for the voices who can't be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like the vent. I've been through my music. You know what I'm saying?
So what originally pulled you into music? And when did it shift from the passion to the purpose?
Honestly, man, like music always been like a staple in my life. You get what I'm saying? But honestly, man, I always say this when they ask me this, like what really kind of like forced me into rap was one, like my father and them, they were singers and all that. So I was always musically inclined, you get what I'm saying? But I grew up with a friend, man, Jay Black. Shout out to Jay Black. I give him the utmost every interview, you get what I'm saying, when they ask me this, cause he was that's my brother. He was always the forerunner in the city. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I used to be at the Kennedy Park shows at the old warehouse when we was teens, you get what I'm saying? And we like 13, 12 and bro was up there. And he would always sit me in the room when we was getting fried and shit like, man, you could do it, because we used to be freestyling. I was always ill with freestyling.
Word.
It was just on some me at home, on some more couple, you know what I'm saying? But then as time evolved and we grew up and situations started getting real, and not only just with me, just my environment, period. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It became more of an outlet. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Like therapy kind of.
You could say I get therapy. That's what it is, because now I found a way to vent for the shit that was going on behind my closed doors or behind my friends' closed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So now we starting to visualize more, go through more. So now the written's coming more vivid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just always been that way. And then like me seeing and noticing how I could change the energy in the room, or like just seeing how people really listen to me is like was always crazy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like kind of my drive as well.
So you released multiple projects. Do you know how many in total? Because I definitely was looking. I'm like, damn, I know this ain't the only projects he got.
So no, man, we started from back then. Back when we was using live mixtapes and that Piff and all that. We was coming back to back for the summers, man. And then as we evolved with this, now we got the projects out on iTunes and all that. Them not the latest, but as far as like, I got decades of work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a decade of work. Like,
and what do those projects represent to you? Like your whole body of work, everything you got, especially the earlier works. What do those represent to you? Like when you look back at that.
To be able to see the growth is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? To sit back sometimes and listen to where I came from and listen to the spark of the hunger and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I step back to that to like kind of enhance the day. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I double back. I'm always doing homework and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, just to see the growth and to see I'm still the consistency and still emotion still going is crazy to me too. Though, you get what I'm saying? So like that, it's like a time capsule to me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
From where we came from and now, it's amazing.
when you're writing, what spark you first? The beat, the feeling, the words, or was it something else, or was it everything all in one?
It could be the energy in the room or the mood. A lot of it play with the mood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I could hear something and be like, oh, then
Like one word, just
one word will spark something. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, like, I let the beat talk to me. So like,
word.
kind of like the melody, you could say that.
Where it's taking you? Would it
Where
make
it's
you think
taking me,
of?
like I could like be humming something and keep humming it till I figure the hum out. And then I start to throw words into what's going on to make it make
Right.
sense as I'm going along.
I try to explain that a lot of times, bro, but that don't really make sense to a lot of.
Like that because like that means you in tune with your frequencies and all your energies and all that. So like certain, like it could be a string. You hear a string going crazy in the background of the beat. And you like, damn, like this shit just drove me somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you flowing to that.
Just flowing to that. Now, people won't even know. They
don't
because they stuck on the bass and all this other shit. But it
you
could
in
be
here with this
simple, bro. Like something in the back, like that can trigger you. You know
yeah.
So I be more to it. It could be the mood and melody.
Word.
Honestly.
So would you say your lyrics are more autobiographical or represent the collective voice of your environment? Like, are you speaking for yourself, or are you speaking for everybody?
I can say for everybody, because a lot of my shit be like past tense, third party perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For better choices, not opening up old wounds, or maybe somebody don't want me to be so descriptive of what's going on, or maybe even myself. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, I give them both. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I represent for everything around me. You know what I'm saying? So like I be trying to be as clear as I can where I be going with shit. Like,
right.
You know
but it's definitely people, like you said, it's people out there who don't got the voice that you giving the voice to.
Right. So like when they hear that, it's like when I see that from people that don't, and they be like, now I had dudes, people in my inbox after certain songs and tapes drop, we be like, you're crying. Like, yo, bro, I felt you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Because some people can't articulate the words to put to their emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So do you have any rituals or certain setups when you create, like late night sessions, certain beats, or solitude? Like
I like to write in my car for some reason. Like when it's just me. Like
moving or stationary?
Both. Sometimes
Both.
Like when I'm really in my zone, I'm pulled over somewhere, or just maybe in the driveway or something like that. Like, I like to zone up. Because I can play the beat to a certain volume for me that I can hear myself and feel the beat at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Is there a specific bar or verse you written that still hits when you hear it back? Like it sound like the first time when you wrote it. Like you still get that type of excitement for it.
It's this song that no matter where I perform it and how I perform it, bro, it go crazy. It's this song called In the Way. It's like on all streaming platforms and all that. It's actually on the 283 project. But the energy of this song, the wordplay is crazy, man, and it take you there. You know what I'm saying? It's so vivid as well, but it's like you want more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going straight through on it. It wasn't no hooking like that. I just snapped on it. But that shit.
Nah, you known for that too, though.
That shit wake the room up, man.
Yeah, you known for that, bro. I done watched plenty clips of you. And just watching the people in the background reactions, like you could, like, if it's like, say it's 8 people in the room, this shit like watching a movie. You could just pick one person and just watch him for the whole time, and then switch to the next person. Like, yo,
and that right there is a part of my drive too, yo. When I see that, you know what I'm saying?
You be spazzing, really, bro.
Locked in, like
you be spazzing, bro. You be spazzing,
that
bro.
Shit is dope to me, man. I love that shit, man. Real shit.
Let me see. If you had to compare your music to a drug, what would it be and why?
Shrooms. I guess, you know what I'm saying? It's going to hit your mental. It's going to hit your bloodstream. It's going to take you there. It's going to open your eyesight. You might want to close your eyes to visualize this. You know what I'm saying? Like I say shrooms, man.
I like that one. I definitely like that one because when you said it, I thought about, like, yeah, you definitely got like a visual type of artistry. Yeah. This one right here is like a controversial, not really controversial in the sense that it's going to shake the room up, but it's like we always switch this question up from day to day, or the answer rather. Who are your top 5 favorite MCs of all time?
I got a few, but I could put them. I could definitely.
You got 5?
Top 5. I gotta go with Nas. That's mine. That's the god right there. Cormega was always the top for me. Az was always the top for me. Raekwon was always the top for me, and then I gotta give you Jada. Jada was go.
That's a solid list, bro. Now
That's
that's
a consistent list. I still listen to them to this day. You know?
yeah, they all solid too. Like they definitely all artists that got consistent pens.
Right.
Like yeah, they got
For me, all of them, for me to catch their ears so young to understand what they were saying and how they were saying it to me at that time
at
is
that
crazy to
time.
me. You know what I'm saying? So it just attracted me to want to listen more. You know what I mean? But
Was
definitely my top 5.
was there a moment or artist that made you say, I gotta step my pen game up?
Nas, man. Honestly, man. Nas, man. It was just the way I could see everything he was talking about to me was like, damn, like that was crazy to me right there. And not to say we learn from everything around us, you get what I'm saying? But that kind of drove me in a way to like be able to like use my pen as a paintbrush.
Yeah. Yo, we definitely right there on the same shit with that right there, bro. Like every time you say Nas, I'm like, yeah, bro, this is what I yo.
And then especially like, we grew up with music was intense. The late 90s, early 2000s, you get what I'm saying?
Word.
And from I want to say from 98 to about 201, some of the most greatest music to date came out at that time.
The
You get what I'm
greatest
saying?
music, and then we really was outside. Like you could listen to the album and you could remember when you was a kid or
For
however you
real,
was,
like,
and really was outside at that
yo, but
time.
it was
Like
crazy because every music combos we used to have back then that dudes around us
one
wouldn't
half.
understand.
That's
Like, you
what
get what I'm saying? Like,
we in 5th, 6th
I
grade,
swear,
bro.
bro.
We
I swear,
sitting in the
man.
class just talking about Nas.
H and I
Like,
C and all
bro,
that when it came out, man. And
yeah, H and
real,
I
man.
C.
Like, yo, we was on that heavy, man.
Yeah, that shit took my brain to a whole nother place. I ain't even gonna lie
I
to you, bro.
promise you.
That's why this part one. This part one of like 1,000, because they don't even know, yo. They don't know. We got a lot of shit to talk about. But you've been featured alongside legends like DJ K Slay, R.I.P. K Slay.
Right.
What did that moment mean to you?
That was monumental to me. You know what I'm saying? And then to be acknowledged, especially where we from, man. We from a small plateau. You get what I'm saying, dog? So like, then to be like recognized at that time, you get what I'm saying, was amazing to me. I was, shout out to Lazy K, that's Big Sis, that's forever Big Sis. Shout out to Murder Baby. They made the opportunity happen as well as how I was moving around and stuff like that. That was definitely monumental, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm gonna take to the grave right there. Rest in peace, man. Shout out to K Slade, man, the drama king. Man.
What artist, mainstream or underground, would you love to collab with, and why?
And I would definitely like to get up with the kid. I like the kid. I like the young boy Leaf Ward, man. He painted a real vivid picture.
Free Leaf, man.
Free Leafy, man. That kid, nice, man. That's definitely a kid I would definitely invest in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that, honestly.
So what does it mean to you to be a back block hustler?
Everything, man. We move different. You know what I'm saying? we was flashy and discreet. You know what I'm saying? But it was just different. It just seemed more. It just seemed more control. You had more control being on the back block. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't out on front line and shit like that. Like you was able, if you had a formula, you was able to use it on the back block. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but I love it though, man. Nothing like the world, man.
So how do you balance your real life with the music grind?
Like you gonna have to sacrifice in life, period. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And there's gonna come times where if you really doing this, you're gonna have to bust music moves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit do hurt. Sometimes, man, sometimes you in the studio, you doing shows for weeks at a time. Like you be away sometimes. If your family start to miss you and shit like that. Like that shit, it definitely be on your mind. But long as they know you're doing what you're supposed to do and you coming back home safe and you making your progress and making everybody proud, man, it'll be a smooth ride. But it definitely be it's mind boggling. I get mind boggling that time.
Word. So maybe that might be this might answer that question, but let's see. What's the biggest challenge you faced in this game and how did you overcome it?
Honestly, yo, just staying in tune with what's going on, yo. You get what I'm saying? Everything is everything evolves. You get what I'm
Shit
saying?
changing fast.
Everything changes, especially today. You get what I'm saying? We come from you had to walk the beat era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now everything is so easily accessible. So you got to move with the time. You get what I'm saying? Opposed to the music's still the same. You might change up a flow here, but you got to keep up with that time.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the realest bar you ever heard from someone else? Like, what made you really stop and say, like, damn, I wish I would have said that, or man, hold up, I gotta play that again 10 times.
He said, I never brag. How real I keep it, cause it's the best secret.
I rock a vest, prestigious,
Cuban link flooded
Jesus,
and the Lex Watson calculated
and Regis,
my actions
the one with the seasons.
Come on, man. Who set it off like that, though?
Bro, home do it every time, though.
Come on, man. But that's one of
Every
my
time.
favorite songs ever. Taken in Blood off the It Was Written album.
It Was Written is my favorite album.
It's my favorite album, bro.
That's my favorite album.
And that song right there changed the way I view him when I first caught everything he was saying, man. And to this day, it's one of my favorite plays. When it come on, I gotta play it like 6 times, man. You gotta play it back. It's like I'll be listening to it all over again. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them songs.
Still shit that he say I don't be like, damn.
It's still shit. Like, I know homie just say that. You
Word.
Know what I'm saying? But he definitely do that. That's definitely one of them songs, man.
Shit, let's talk kicks. Has sneaker culture played a role in your life or music at all?
Yeah, you know, we come from the we come from the 9 to 5 eras, the Jordans, the J's and all that, Uppies and all that, man. So, on some real shit, I feel like, man, ain't no era do it like we did, man. You get what I'm saying? No disrespect to the OGs in front of us or the K's behind us, but man.
Innovators, man.
He was different, man.
So that's a perfect segue. What pair of sneakers defines your style or your era? And do you still rock them today? Like, which ones is, if somebody asks you about the 90s, what sneaker you could get them? If an alien came right now and was like, yo, show me the 90s, what sneaker you gonna get them?
Oh, man, I'm gonna get them the Even E's, the Air Maxes, or back when we was coming up, we had when the pennies and all that was just coming out was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We know we was sneaking
$200
battling, man. Yeah.
Word.
Real shit, man. But I would definitely show them the pennies, the original pennies and all that shit. It was fire.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Real shit.
Do you feel like hip hop and fashion go hand in hand for storytelling and self-expression?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You got it could also create a base for you to write too. You know what I'm saying? So you can either hit them with the hoodie rap or you can talk the fly shit or whatever the case might be.
Right.
Nowadays, you know, the females, they get sexual rap with it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Your clothes, your attire of today definitely play a part heavily. And they're always there.
They're always there, right? Yeah. Always
I
there.
feel like it's going to always be.
Yeah. How would you describe the current state of Hartford's music scene? Like, how you feel about it right now?
Honestly, man, Hartford, opposed to when we was coming up, I feel like they got a broader view on us now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody moving how they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see too much of what it used to be back then. Everybody was biased a lot back then. It still is too. That's just part of the game. But you can see more dudes coming together now that you never seen come together before. You understand what I'm saying? And that right there in its own is amazing right there.
Yeah, definitely respect to that.
But the music scene itself I feel like we're starting to get more recognition than we thought we would. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
we starting to see that we already what we was trying to strive to be. We already was that.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it take bumps in the road and disagreements, disagreements and shit like that. You know, fallouts and shit like that. And networking. It take a lot of footwork and networking. You know what I'm saying?
So personally, do you feel like it's more love and unity over the competition, or do you feel like it's more competition over the love and the unity out here right now?
I mean, it depends how people want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like to somebody who's looked at as competition, there's gonna always be competition. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's friendly or the steel sharp and steel, how they call it, whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's all going in. You know what I'm saying?
So to you, what makes the Hartford grind different from other cities? Like, not even just rap, just like in general, like what make Hartford different than other cities, like as far as like hustling or just trying to make it in any way possible?
We just move different and we stand out wherever we go. You know what I'm saying? And we always got that stand on business attitude. Ain't really at. You know what I'm saying? We come from somewhere small, so it's like we gotta make sure we always on our cues. And I feel like our hustle game is crazy too out here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really had to go to too many places. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers end up coming out this way. But ain't nothing like Hartford, man. You know what I'm saying? Not like Hartford. Plus, I feel like we not afraid to be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why we stand out a lot too. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
We in the middle. We ain't really like we you know, certain cities they closer to the city or they closer to Boston.
The Boston.
Like we ain't really,
we right in
like
the
on
middle.
Our own out here. You get what I'm saying?
We right in the middle.
Right in the middle of this shit, man. Like Springfield, shout out to Springfield. They kind of like us. We like stuck in the middle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are there any CT artists you working with or watching that deserve more shine?
Shit, the whole CT. And anybody who on the front line right now, you get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people doing their thing, but the front runners right now for CT, I feel like it could be a little more support on our end as a state. You get what I'm saying? To really push motherfuckers that's going on out there. It's a lot going on out here. It's a lot of good artistry out here.
Word.
CT wise, you know what I'm saying?
So what message do you want people to get when they hear Hartford PO on the track? When you come on the track, or even in this interview, what do you want people to take with you? Take with them after they hear you?
I just want them to take that. My music is always something you can listen to when you feel like nobody listening to you, nobody can hear you. You get what I'm saying? Like when you feel like you can't let it out or something, the case might be. My music will open up that door for you. I could be the open ear for the speakers for you. You get what I'm saying?
Word.
And I just want everybody to know that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going through, man, just keep pushing, man. Turn that pole on. I'm gonna help you get through that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. If someone is brand new to your music, like they just heard this interview and they go listen to your music right now, what's the track you want them to hear first that you guarantee after they hear that track, they gonna go listen to everything else you got?
Man, shit. So many, but I say Broken Blender's one of them. We was just rocking out to that. In a way, definitely one of them. It's gonna make you want to hear more. It's a bunch of joints out right now, honestly, man. But them one of my go-to. Honestly, man. In a way, man, it's live and streaming on all platforms. Man, bang that, get to know me. You heard?
So before we wrap up, you got any shout outs, final words, or ways people could tap in and support your movement? I definitely want you to make sure you let them know where they can find the music at and where they can add you and follow you.
Gotta shout out first and foremost, man, to the Sloburn Report, man. Shout out to Wave McKenzie, man. It's my guy. Shout out to everything you got going on. I love it. It's monumental. Shout out to the whole Hartford, to the whole CT. It's your boy Hartford PO Pesci, man. You can find me on all platforms, all social medias at Hartford PO. On the gram, Hartford PO 860. Again, I'm on all platforms. Hartford PO. Ain't no dash, ain't no dots. It's just PO. Get with me.
Yeah, man. Big love and respect to Hartford PO for pulling up and sharing the wisdom, war stories, and the poetry. You can't fake this type of substance. If you watching, make sure you subscribe, comment, and share this episode. Support real artists who stand on something. This is the Sloburn Report. Slow burn, steady rise. We out.
Yo, hey Nitty. I think the blender broke, my nigga. I think this blender just broke. I might need to borrow your shit. I'm trying to channel my vision. Blender broke, I'm trying to handle the kitchen. Evil genius, I'm Mad Max. Iron Man on the mission when them titans clash. Niggas couldn't handle collision. The face shot while you talking, now they cancel your living. Bagging up for hours, ain't nobody leaving here. Powder in the ears, everywhere, it's hard to breathe in there. Back the next morning, see my nigga fell asleep in there. Think we locksmithing, how these niggas work